Howdy guys, welcome back to the Hanged Man. For this video, we are going to be doing good ending number 1. So, just a fair warning, there's going to be spoilers. I'm going to be showing the good ending. So if you want to play it for yourself, then definitely do not watch this video. And with that being said, the only two prerequisites for this ending is, number 1, don't chase after Sophie. This is back quite a few videos ago. It's when they got in that fight and you guys parted ways, but you're able to chase after her. I didn't show that, and I didn't do that in my video, but you're able to, and I'll be showing that soon enough. Then the second prerequisite, which I got to do right now, is you got to go get the gun that Keith dropped down that hole, and you have to give it to him as soon as possible. You see, you can chase after Keith right now. He just walked that way, but come in this room and grab this gun. And literally, if you don't do that and you grab it later, that leads to bad ending, I believe. Bad ending number 1, which I'll be showing in the next video. I wanted to do the good ending first.
Keith!
What? I haven't seen your rat.
Keith, I've met Ed.
What? Here? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Did you ever tell me he was a killer? Pretty sure you didn't. Ed said he'd been living here for a little while. Does that mean he's been hiding all along?
I get it. That lousy Robert. So that's the story. Will, it's time to put your rat search on hold. You're getting out of here. I've got to go catch Ed.
But by yourself? You should call for help.
My phone's busted, and I wouldn't want him to get away while I'm out.
Oh. From when you saved me from drowning?
Uh-huh. But no sense in worrying about it now. Let's go.
Wait, I'm fine on my own. I can make my way back. Keith, you hurry up and get Ed.
Nope, we're going together.
I said I'm fine. Catch him quickly. That's the scarier thing to me.
Don't you dare take any detours. Hurry out of here, and go straight to David's. Got that?
Yeah.
Alright, go.
Oh, Keith. Here, your pistol. It fell into the room upstairs.
Thanks.
Okay, one more thing too I wanted to mention. All these endings I'm going to be showing in the next couple videos. Each ending kind of changes the characters' personalities. I mean, Ed, Robert, not so much Keith. Keith's always the same person in all the endings. But the main character, Will, Ed, and Robert, they all drastically change their personalities depending on what you do. It's crazy. But, I'll talk more about it. I'm not going to talk too much about the game till really like the true ending, which will be my last video. The true good ending.
Pop!
Wait, but I need to get out of here. But yeah, we got to get Pop. Go get Pop. But
Don't go in there! Pop, grab on, quick! Climb up! Ah! Oof.
It reeks. Is this the trash dump? The flashlight went flying off somewhere. Yikes, I can't see a thing. Okay, what I was going to say is if you didn't grab the pistol just now, then Pop actually goes in that room instead. And then you get the pistol, and then you come in this room. So literally, that's the only difference, and it leads to such a worse ending, is getting the pistol before you go talk to Keith. Which doesn't seem like... I mean, it's such a trivial thing. And when Keith's walking away, like you want to chase after him, you could see him to tell him that you know that Ed's here. So, yeah, in my first playthrough, I didn't know I had to go get the gun first to get the good ending. It never even occurred to me I could do that. So I wasn't able to figure out this ending myself. I had to look it up. Because after I got the bad ending, I was like, oh, hell no, this was awful. I was like, how did I get the good ending? I had to find out. So it's literally that trivial. And I don't know. I kind of think it's a little unfair, but again, we'll talk more about that later. There, the flashlight.
Didn't I tell you to hide over there? Why did you go all moving around?
Robert.
Sorry, Rob. I was looking for something. This right here, it's Mr. George's notebook. He showed it to you too, right?
That's neither here nor there. Someone found out you're here, Ed. A boy looking for his friend mentioned you.
You mean Will?
Yes, him. And that detective who's after you is here too. If Will tells him about you, it's all over. Let's get out of here, quickly. First things first, I'll get you to Sunnyside. My colleague Miles has a beachside cabin. It's not a popular area. You can hide a while there.
Sorry, Rob. I can't leave here just yet. I've got something to do.
What are you talking about? What do you have to do?
Like I said, it's about this notebook. Will found it for me. Now I know the method. You remember, right? What Mr. George and everybody said.
You can't be serious. You're going to take the word of that insane bastard?
Don't use bad words. I really hate them. Don't you know that?
Shut the hell up! This is not the time!
I'll go to the police.
What was that?
Once I'm done with this, I'll turn myself in. I did something wrong, so that's the right thing to do.
You don't have to do that! Listen, yes, you did something bad. You killed a man. But our old man tormented you for years. He threatened you, beat you, took your money. Who's going to have a problem with his death?
Rob. Thank you for hiding me. Bringing food really helped too. But it's okay now. I don't want you to go through any more trouble for me. And with everyone saying you're a killer, I'm sorry.
You just don't listen, do you? Don't you dare turn yourself in. You don't need to suffer any more for that asshole.
Rob, stop it. Don't use bad words like that.
What's wrong with calling an asshole? And tell me, are you really taking what George said seriously? Don't believe in the ramblings of a criminal. Don't you know it's all goddamn nonsense? All stained with this shithole shit.
Stop it! I told you, I hate it. I hate bad words like that. My head's hurting.
I'm the one whose head is hurting. You're all bastards! Every one of you! Wake up, Ed. You're the biggest victim here.
Stop.
Why do you have to drag us down?
Stop it! 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 Rob? Rob! It happened again. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry. What should I do? Now it won't be enough. I'll need to go looking. But first... Will. I need to find Will.
better him than us, I guess. Keep in mind, too, this is the good ending. The bad endings get so much worse than this. Did he get like that when he killed his dad, too? Why does Ed need to find me? What the hell does he want with me? I better make sure I don't come across him. Yeah, no kidding. I'll get to the entrance and I'll tell Keith if I see him. Right now, I need to focus on getting out of here. Okay. So, if you try to talk to Robert, it says, I can't look. I've got to go get to Keith. And then there's a room over here, but for this ending and the next ending I'm showing, you don't have to go in this room. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, let's come this way. Come up the stairs.
Will.
Oh my gosh, that's the last person I want to see right now. God. This guy is insane. Not good. I need to run.
Did you find your talking rat? Oh, I wanted to meet him. Too bad.
Ed, did you kill your dad?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That day I messed up at my job at the Chinese place and got fired. When I got home and told my dad, he got really mad and hit me. He always hit me, but he said something that time. Why do you make me suffer? Because of you, I'm unhappy. It was a huge shock. I always thought that by working and everything, I was making him happy. Before I knew it, he was on the floor, bloody. My hands were all bloody too. I killed my dad and fell into the pits of unhappiness. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to disappear somewhere. That's when I remembered this place. We were poor and suffered, but I liked how everyone helped each other here. Once I got here, Rob came for me. He figured I must have been hiding here. It seems like Rob was doing all sorts of things to help me escape. He brought me clothes and food. But still, I've decided I won't run anymore. Between Dad and Rob, I've done unforgivable things.
You'll go to the police?
Yeah, once I'm done with something important.
Something important?
What Mr. George taught me. All the homeless people who lived here suffered because we were people who couldn't work and did bad things and betrayed people. The priest said we were punished for our deeds, so we had to do good work for society and make everyone happy. Mr. George said all the years you suffered, those were the best years of your life. But they weren't happy years. No matter what, we couldn't become happy. After all, for someone to be happy, it takes the sacrifice of other people, especially sinful people. The same way our sacrifice made other people happy. For us to become happy, we had to sacrifice others. That's why Mr. George and the people who agreed with him did that.
You mean the incident 15 years ago?
Right. He called it like a ritual to become happy. Rob dismissed it as just self-destructive. I guess someone like him couldn't understand. Someone who could work hard and crawl out.
But they were all arrested, right? The ritual didn't make them happy at all.
It's not about good and evil in the law, and it's not about good and evil in society. It's a trial to become happy. It's just the first step to escape from your suffering. It's not the result at the end that's important. It's the process.
I don't get it.
I guess you wouldn't. But that's fine. This is our philosophy that only we know. No one else needs to understand it. Will, it was when I met you and heard your words that I was reminded of Mr. George's teachings. When I first saw you in the hall, you were confessing. I'm a demon child. Because of me, a family fell apart. I'm glad I met you. I want to be happy too.
Oh, jeez. Now Ed wants to kill us. All right. All right. A ritual to become happy, and he's going to kill me for that. You've got to be kidding. I need to leave here ASAP. He might come for me. And remember, Ed knows all these shortcuts too. So... And it's like, it's such a bad set of circumstances. One, we found the book for him. And then two, he heard us confessing that we were the demon child. So it's like, gosh, it's like you want to get out of here. So let's all right, let's go up here. I don't think the chase scene. There's gonna be a chase scene. It's not starting yet. Where do I go? Yeah, I think just come out here. Then there's gonna be another cutscene. There's a lot of cutscenes coming up.
Keith!
Why are you still here? I thought I told you to leave.
Ed killed Rob, and now he's gonna kill me.
What?
So, Ed.
Wait, first I'll get you out of here. Let's head for the exit.
Alright, so you're actually in control of Keith right now. But, I mean, not for long. Just start walking towards the exit.
Get back!
Keith?
Oh, jeez, another bad set of circumstances. God.
Keith! Keith! So much blood. What do I do? What should I... I think there were towels in the staff room downstairs.
Alright, so let's go grab the towels for Keith. As of now, nothing's going to chase you, so don't worry about it. And I don't know if I even talked about these towels. You were able to look at them. I forget what room they were in. Not that room. There we go. These ones right here. and then just come back upstairs with the towels. Oh, jeez, come on! Like, I've already played through the game, obviously, but when I first saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, what is going to happen here? And remember, in this ending, we've already given the gun to Keith, so we have, like, zero way to defend ourselves.
This person's a detective, huh? I saw him in a magazine once. He's a bad person. He kills lots of people.
Huh?
Good. You wouldn't have been enough. Because now I need to make up for Rob, and not just Dad. I'm glad I met him too. Now I can clear up 2 misfortunes and be happy.
Ed, stop it! This is just a joke, right?
Don't move, Will. Just follow me and don't do anything. Or else I'll snap his neck.
Right here, what would you do in this circumstance? Because he just said he's going to kill both of you anyways. You have zero way to defend against this guy. And he's a lot younger. It's not like he can overpower Ed. Like, would you run? What would you do? I don't know. It's hard to say without actually, like, being in that situation.
The rope's a little long. Will, do you have a knife or something? Lend it to me.
Oh yeah, and of course we still have the knife. I forgot about the knife. We did have a knife, but I don't know.
Now I'll hang you up and cut open your stomach. That's what Mr. George did, right here. It said so in the notebook, too. It might hurt, but it'll be over quick. Just endure it. Thank you, Will. I'm really glad I met you.
Keith!
Yes, Keith to the rescue. That was so good. I mean, it's like, come on, Keith, you should have shot him dead, but oh man.
Don't move. I'll untie the rope.
Keith! Keith! Get up, come on! What do I do? I need to get away from here, but what should I do?
Ah, jeez, I can't stand to watch this. Looks like you've gotten yourself in one heck of a mess while I've been running around, eh, Will?
Pop!
Pop, what the hell, man? Where have you been? We've needed you. Hey, I kind of want to blame Pop for this whole situation. I mean, come on. We've been looking for this guy for how long?
Please help me. I don't know what I should do. Tell me.
Use your head. You can't be relying on me forever.
I can't. I can't do anything.
Oh, really? You realize if you do nothing, that guy'll kill you?
I don't want that.
Well, you could always just save yourself.
No! I definitely don't want Keith being killed.
Then you better do something. He'll come back while you're dawdling. Oh, fine. I'll give you a hint. Beat it!
Huh? Huh? What are you talking about? I can't run away and leave Keith behind.
Well, well, well. You're a clumsy coward. Running's your strong suit, right? Just gotta add a little courage to it. I have given you enough hints now. To protect the guy, you gotta run. You get me?
I see what you're saying, but if I mess up... I know. I'll look for a weapon.
Don't even think about it. Sure, even a rat like me can bite back at a cat when he's cornered. But what happens after that? Once you taste blood, you'll do it again.
I don't think that's how it works, but I mean, maybe it does once you see the other endings.
Will, you've been kept up in your room, looking out the window, and you felt like that showed you what the world was, so you despaired. You're scared, afraid that man's hanging from the tree outside, wondering if you'll end up like that too. But that window's fogged up. You gotta leave the room on your own 2 feet. So take the first step. You're not a guy who's taken by delusions and hurts people. Ain't that right? Show 'em the funky strength of your fight.
Will,
Keith!
hide somewhere. Look for a chance to get out of here. Don't let Edward find you.
But what are you gonna do? Once he comes back, he might kill you.
You don't have to worry for a grown-up kid. Think about your own safety.
But...
Listen. Your father died when you were young, but I know he never wanted you to die like this. So, do what I'm telling you. Please.
You're right. But I could tell you the same thing. I know your son wouldn't want you to die like this. I'm going to get his attention and lead him away from here. That way he won't come near you. While I do that, you hide. And when you can, get out of this building.
Stop. Don't be rash.
Keith. Thanks for protecting me. Again and again. I'm glad I can meet you.
Will!
Damn it. Don't cry. Stop shaking. You can do this. You gotta do this. I know you can definitely do this. Yeah, show them, Will. Go show them how you're not a useless brat.
Will.
Hey, asshole! You want to kill me, right? Go ahead and try, but I bet you can.
I told you, you shouldn't use bad words. I really hate them.
Oh yeah? So what? You think I care what you like or hate? I'm not gonna play along with your shitty philosophy. I'm not like you.
Will!
You angry? Just try and catch me! Dumbass!
He's not following me, but he knows the facility well. He'll try to get ahead of me and catch me. I'll get out of the building and lead him to the woods, so I can get him away from Keith. Okay, this chase scene, the one and only chase scene in the game, it's actually a pretty difficult chase scene. There's a good chance I'm going to get caught and die. I've already saved, so I'm not going to bother. But man, this chase, he's going to be popping out. You got to take all the right turns If you take a wrong way, he's going to catch you. So just remember, follow the only way you can take is the way I'm going to show you right now. If you try to go any other way or try to go the long way, he catches you. There's no avoiding him. So, it's definitely probably going to take everybody some practice to get the route down. But let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to be quiet because I should probably focus on this. What's with the music too? This is not chasing music. Yeah, look, there's no room for air. Look how close he is behind you. And he just pops out when you're not expecting it. But like some areas like this, you're safe to kind of take a break. But again, he pops out of nowhere. There's some stairs coming up too that are treacherous. God, I hate these stairs because you can't just walk straight up them. You gotta go up, right, up, right, up, right. Oh my gosh. Go. Yeah, these ones right here coming up. It's just, how hard is that? That's not fair because he goes up them so fast. All right, this one right here too is tricky. This next floor right here, because it makes you pause right there. You gotta like reset the key or like repress it. No, don't go that way. Jeez, God, I'm about to die. Almost there. Okay, good. Awesome.
This way, stupid!
Alright, and then the game mercifully gives you another chance to save. Thank God, because this part is very, very confusing. I'll run away as far as I can. I've got to buy time. This one, you can kind of run them around in circles if you need to. There's a couple places that kind of loop back, but it's just hard to see in this forest where to actually go. In fact, I might die too, but I've got a save file for this one as well. So I think you go this way right here. Yeah, I think that's right. Awesome. Perfect. I was not looking forward to that because I don't have editing software yet. Yeah, that's again, it's gonna take some practice, but just keep at it. And actually, you want to get caught once, which you probably will, but get caught once on purpose, just because that does give you achievement unlocked if you're playing on Steam.
Will.
Keith should be long gone by now. I told him to run away while I was leading you around. There's no point in just hanging me, right? So this is it for you. Ed. I was always uneasy. I was worried I was delusional and nuts. So the fact that you believed me about Pop and understood what I was saying, it made me happy. But it's no good. If you completely go into your own world, you're ultimately going to be all alone. You can't keep living like that. You won't have faith in yourself. I need to get out of the room I've been in. I need to become an adult. Don't you too? Sacrificing someone won't make you happy. Even if it does, you'll definitely regret it someday. Especially when you're as kind as you are. You need to leave that rundown place and shake off those delusions haunting you. Atone for your crimes, Ed. That's what you need now.
Help me, Will. I don't know what to do anymore. I know there's something wrong with me, but then what should I do? Dad and Rob, they're gone. No one can tell me anymore. Please, listen to what I'm saying. There's no other way.
Even if you become happy that way, it'll still just be you. You'll always be all alone. And someday, you'll end up hanging yourself. I don't want that at all. I'll never be a hanged man!
Will, are you okay?
Sophie! Keith!
You did good. That was pretty cool.
Will! Does your injury still hurt?
Yeah, it's better when I'm moving around instead of sitting still. Maybe it hurt less if you gave it a little kiss.
Not afraid of a child, honey.
He's not a child anymore.
Then, I guess I can't say no.
That's right. I'm not a child, so do as you please.
So you're awake. How are you feeling?
My soul's hurt like hell.
I'll bet they do, after all that running around.
Are you okay? Should I call a doctor?
Are you Keith's wife?
Yes, I'm Helena. It's nice to meet you. Your mother's on her way here now. You can meet her soon. I'll go tell the doctor you woke up.
Thanks.
She seems nice.
There's no seems about it. She is.
Keith, what happened with Ed?
He confessed to his father's murder. He's being questioned now. Robert's seriously injured, but he's alive. We're waiting for him to regain consciousness.
Alright, so Robert's actually alive, which is good because he's not necessarily a bad guy. I mean, at least in this ending, he didn't try to kill us or anything. He hasn't killed anybody.
Their trial will be starting soon. You might need to give some testimony. Are you up for it?
I'll be okay. I can see what happened. David.
Keith, thanks for calling me.
You're late. He just woke up now. I'll step out for a second. Take over for me.
David. Ow!
You idiot! What were you thinking? Disappearing without saying a thing.
But, I mean...
No buts. Do you know how long I was looking for you?
I caused you trouble, so I thought I shouldn't cause any more.
Didn't you realize disappearing would make me worry more? Doing something so conceited and selfish. You're like your father that way.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's talk a little. And don't run this time. Got it?
Okay.
Ugh, it's cold. I'll go on ahead.
Mom? Sorry for worrying you.
You're saying that now? I worry about you every day. I'm glad that I got to have a proper talk with David thanks to you. Though, leaving without a word to me, not so much. If you make dinner tomorrow, I'll forgive you. I look forward to it.
Wow, that's a pretty forgiving mom. Just make dinner and you're good to go. It's like, she has to know what happened to him almost dying, all the stuff that's happened, but I mean, she seems like a good mom. I don't know if she's probably not in any of the other games, I'm guessing.
The train's about to leave. Come on, quickly.
Will!
Sophie.
Good, I made it in time. You're leaving already?
I decided to go back home for now.
Ah, that's good. Did you find Pop? Oh, really? Too bad. I heard about you and David. Did you talk with him?
Yeah.
What did he say?
If it's fine with you, you can think of me as a big brother. I want to get along with you. He's so dumb. There's no good reason to have a gloomy guy like me as a little brother.
What are you saying? David said that because that's what he wants. Or is it because you don't want that?
No. It made me really happy. Sophie. Thanks for everything. For helping me out.
You should really look at people when you thank them.
Stop it! Don't touch me, you dummy!
Sorry to butt in, you two.
What is it, Mr. Keith?
Will, I brought something you forgot. Couldn't be bringing it into the hospital naturally.
Huh? Pop!
I think this guy might understand humans after all. He was acting up, but when I said I'd take him to Will, he settled down.
You went looking for him?
I was just wandering around during investigation and caught him in a net. That's all.
Why did you have a net on an investigation?
Every detective needs one. Don't forget it. Cold out here. David said once it warms up, he wants to go to a baseball game with you. So come back in spring.
Give me a call when you come visit. I'll tell you all the good places in town that aren't those creepy woods.
Okay. Thank you. I'm really glad you came back to me, Pop. You're hungry, right? Want some cheese? Pop? Hey, Pop. Mom's asleep. You can talk now. You won't talk anymore? I see. Well, it's fine. Whether you talk or not, you're still my friend. That was a really long day. Feels like a lot changed. I'm not even sure what exactly, but I'm sure there's been a really big change. A A long time ago you told me, before I parted ways with you, I had to become a real good man. After this, I feel like I've come a little closer. I'm still cowardly, no courage. I don't know what's wrong or right. But still, I'm not a demon child. Even without someone teaching me about the world, I'll be fine. I'll meet lots of people, go lots of places. I'll find it myself. So much snow. I hope spring can come soon.
All right, well, that is ending number 1, the good ending. Thank you for playing the Hangman, and congratulations on beating the game. Special thanks goes to those who've played the other games in the series. Well, that doesn't include me, but I think I'll get around to playing them. With this game, the Something Man series has concluded. However, it's only a conclusion, chronologically speaking. 2 additional side games are planned. If you're interested, I hope you'll play them when they're done. Okay, I don't know if these games... I don't think these games are out yet, but I definitely want to play these games. I hope it's with Keith. I think Keith was probably my favorite character in this game. Also, this game can be played through a second time. There are no changes in the bad endings, but the good ending route has some new scenes and a post-game bonus. Refer to the site for info on where the added scenes are. Well, we're definitely going to be doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post all the bad endings coming up in the next 3 videos. And then the very finale video is going to be the true ending, which it says right here. You'll come to understand some things that weren't clear in the first playthrough. And if I had to pick, I'd say the true good ending is the second one. Please try it if you can spare the time. So really the only thing that I think is missing as far as like tied up loose ends are is who wrote that note to Will that says you're a demon child. It never talks about that in this ending, nor does it talk about that in all the bad endings. So that's really the only thing that's kind of like a loose end, but we'll get to that in the finale. And I think for the finale too, I'll probably just play the whole true ending without talking. Just because there's a lot going on, and like I don't want to ruin such a good game with my commentary. But what I'll do for my finale video is I'll just play through, and then I'll talk about, you know, my thoughts about the game. I don't want to do it in this video, but I'll do it at the very, very last video with the true ending. So to start your new game, you can't just start over. You actually have to go on this train, and then it says you could begin a second playthrough here, yada, yada, yada. So that's how you start. You can't just, you gotta use this save file and go to the train, or else it's not. And let me just show it off, just so you know it's the same, so you know it's working. Once you start the second one, it's gonna say second play in the top right hand corner. And that's how you know, but we're not gonna do that now. So anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and thank you for watching.